still brewing even during a pandemic, and we're showing them off today, like this robot that makes coffee.
It's kind of like a sci-fi movie, but yeah, it's kind of cool.
The whole idea is to essentially make the drinks just like a human would make it, so you still have that same human quality. It's just made by a robot.
The owner of this cafe in Colorado says it's the future.
They'll first grab the cup, then usually it's heading over to the espresso machine. Same exact process a human barista would do just to make a drink. It's just a one-armed robot.
Pretty cool. But if you're looking for something a little stronger, we've found just the spot. You just got to know the password.
Speakeasies of the 1920s are making a comeback at the Saint in St. Pete.
They have to go through a confession process, through a confessional.
Owner David Fisher's modern-day version leaves some customers guessing.
And you would have to have a way to get in that they knew you were who you were.
If you can't tell the doorman the secret code to get in, you don't get in.
If they don't know it, we tell them to do X number of Hail Marys, step out of the confessional, and come back and see us when they've sinned again or want to confess again.
The concept and design for the religion-inspired bar has been in the works for years. The pandemic delayed their opening to September, but since then it's taken off.
It's an escape from the reality that we've all felt over the year, but they feel safe. They feel like they're in a space where, they can socialize with their group of friends that they're sitting with.
Hey guys, we have an extra fun TikTok for you today. So last week we ended up checking out the Saint, which is St. Pete's newest speakeasy bar.
Social media and viral videos on TikTok, a driving force.
And we get people driving from Naples, from Key West, from Sarasota, and all over the place in Florida and beyond.
So if someone comes in, you just put one group in this room. And then
so this room, we would only have one group in, no matter how big the size is.
And that password to get in helps Fisher keep groups socially distanced.
We can tell them as we seat them where we seat them. So we pick where they sit, we pick how many people sit in an area, and how far away they are from people. So it really kind of was the best case scenario.
And so far, Fisher says it's working.
So it's nice to be able to provide opportunities for those team members to, make some money and work.
This man in Kentucky turned his hobby into a new career.
By applying heat and force, Andrew Prosser is forging something beautiful out of the pandemic.
I take a piece of steel, I cut out a piece of square stock, put it in the forge, I beat it out to shape.
For 15 years, he worked in the restaurant industry. Almost immediately, he lost his job to COVID-19. Not one to get down and out, his wife suggested that little knife-making hobby of his might actually be a moneymaker.
It was one of those things like, what do we do now?
10 months later, Prosser, along with his wife who runs social media and a friend who both lost their jobs to the pandemic as well, have turned Hooligan's Forge into a full-time gig.
Every day is a learning process for all of us. It's fun. It really is. It keeps you on your toes.
In his garage, Prosser hand forges custom knives and various other requests, and he's having a great time.
I had a lady, she called us up. She goes, I want some drawer pulls. I'm like, okay, I'm a bladesmith, but I can do that. I love what I do. It's a short walk to work.
On top of spending more time with his family, being home more, and generally in a better mood, he's proof a good attitude can go a long way.
We've got to roll with the punches, because if we don't roll with the punches, then what are we going to do?
Looking at the pandemic not as a punishment, but an opportunity to rebound and turn his passion into a way of life.
We're ending with some warm and fuzzy feelings. It's good to know.